do, what it do, what it do, what it do. I am your main man, Mikey D, aka Stony Mike, and I'm here to give you a nice little Stony playthrough. But before we get nice and stony, I have to load my bowl. It's been one of those days, man. So everything's been kind of weird, kind of awkward. I've been trying to ignore some of the awkwardness. Man, I went to get me some treats. It's a type of cannabis wax. It has flavor to it. Went to go get me some. There was some old dude in there just bitching and yelling and screaming. And I felt, anger at first, but then I started feeling very bad because dude was in there with a handler, right? Like he had somebody who was taking care of him. But like, I don't think he was being understood. Like 110%, I don't think he was being understood. And it was frustrating him. So he was getting yelling, and the poor girl that was having to deal with him, the person who was his bud tender, um, more power to her for having such resolve. Because to be honest with you, that mentality is on people who aren't going senile, who are of age, who are of sound mind and body. They're just assholes. So it's kind of hard to distinguish between the two if you've had to deal with them on a daily basis. Thankfully, the guy like started chilling out and realized he himself was being a little bit too much because he would stop and look around and people were staring at him. And he realized it, so he's like, I probably need to stop being such a dick. I'm hoping that's what was going on, but you could tell there was also, age being a contributing factor to the reason why he was such an asshole. I just felt bad because he's gonna do that in front of somebody and he's gonna get decked. Oh, good gracious. Let me crack this open before I end up falling asleep. So, today we're gonna do some more what's in your shorts. Don't be thinking some dirty shit. I know how y'all motherfuckers be thinking. Y'all think some dirty shit. I ain't talking about your actual shorts. I mean your video shorts. Go look and see what's in them. Share them. Share them with me. So that way I can actually react to them too. If you want to see my reaction. But anyway, I digress. I'm going to show you what's in my shorts. Not that, you fucking perv. Stop that shit. Don't do that. I'm gonna have to break this down before I start this video. Especially because it's Aiden Ross right off the bat. I ain't got nothing against Aiden. I think he's cool as shit. I'm gonna need to be stoned to listen to what's going on in his little world. They give me anxiety. In the good way though, like more so like I worry about them. Every one of them, because they say and do things that unless you have, and I know he has a security guard, but I don't know that security guard, so I can't speak on what his lack or therefore having skills of is like. So I said that in such a wild, fucked up way. I need to smoke. But anyway, I know he has security, but like I was trying to say, I just don't know the dude. I don't know his skill set. I don't know what he's like. But I do know that that kind of stuff that you're wanting to talk about, Aiden, you need military. You need an operator. You need someone who's going to help you. I don't know if that dude's like that. I'd like to think he is. I hope like hell, cause you from Atlanta. I'm from Birmingham, so I know he's from Atlanta. I'm from Birmingham. Speaking like I'm speaking to him, but I know and you know that I know what you know. Therefore, we some knowing motherfuckers. But goddamn, saying some shit without an army to back you up is dangerous. Very dangerous. But this one says they canceled Aiden, Hamza, and Tate. I don't know. This is probably somebody's opinion, to be honest with you. This is probably all opinion based. It's not anything to do with. Fuck me. Not anything to do with Aiden or Hamza or Tate. So I'm gonna be real with you. The shit that they come after people for these days is just ridiculous. And when I say they, I'm talking about wokies and fucking. I don't even know what else to call them. To be honest with you, there's nothing that you can call them that they don't already do to themselves. That's just as demeaning. Hell, I think most of them have a self-deprecation kink or something. They purposely go out of their way to do some shit that they know they're gonna get fucked with about. Anyway, let's watch this. Smoke this bowl and watch this.
The best version of myself this year. I bought my parents a crib. I bought my parents cars. It's time for me to really focus on myself and become the best version of myself.
Hamza, you've saved my life. I was gonna kill myself. Your videos have saved my life.
A girl left me. What do I do? Hit the gym. A friend died. What do I do? Become exceptional. I'm sad. What do I do? Train.
What's up, guys? Aiden. I just got Ben on Twitch.
Bro, I think we're getting cancelled right now. We've just been hitting from like 2 angles at once.
The effects of online influencer undertakes vile misogyny, infiltrates our classrooms and society.
I think I should be the best.
I'm gonna be mean. I'm gonna be mean. I'm gonna be mean. If you're built like a brick shithouse, you don't have no right to go on there and talk about fucking harming anything because you're self harming yourself anyway. So fuck off. I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm not with the weird attacks on people for like. If you really want to come at somebody about something, come at them about with substance. There's got to be some substance there. You're worried about his misogyny. Like, y'all made people like them. For real. Like, you made people have to respect them. Like, you made it happen. It's not a, like, oh, well, we did it because we're all misogynist people. No, most people are now respecting them because they stood their ground. They didn't fucking waver. And they didn't say anything that was completely out of line. None of them. And if y'all think they did, prove it. Show it to me. I argued for a fucking 15 minutes straight with this dude to fucking show me the proof where he was saying some shit that was like supposedly homophobic or something. He started with a homophobic thing and then he started with this like that's the thing. The people that have a problem with him, they don't even know why they have a problem with him. They make shit up over and over and over again. It's the same thing with J.K. Rowling. It's the same thing with all the people that they're fucking having a problem with. Because they're not saying the same fucking narrative as them. They want to sit there and blah, 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 bitch and moan, bitch and moan, bitch and moan. That's all they fucking do. And you know what? In turn, they get people like me all riled up wanting to fucking just curb stomp them. Like, honestly, that's... I don't believe that they are real people, to be honest with you. I've never encountered somebody like them in real life. Only on the internet. Only on the internet. That's where they exist. They don't exist in real life because the people that do that cannot and will not have the fucking balls or fortitude to fucking do that in public. They know damn well the majority of public will fucking shun them and scorn them all the way back into a fucking little hobble hole that they come from. That's a good song.
What? This is actually crazy. Bro's going up there to get her.
Says it's the most racist commercial ever.
He's climbing up to get her.
That's fucked. What do you mean?
Okay, he got her balloon.
Is that Chinese?
He's bringing it back down to her. And the guy's like, oh,
no, it might be.
Get away from my kid. Meanwhile, he's just trying to be a nice guy to give her the balloon.
It might be Chinese.
Right? Now he's sad, bringing the balloon back to his house. He does this plenty of times because they're so racist there. They don't mess with him. And he's sad, and he lays in bed.
What the fuck kind of bed is that?
Into a fucking brown
Man, what?
What the fuck?
Man, what the fuck? What language is that? That don't look like Chinese. I don't know what that is. Man, whoever the fuck did that, man, y'all fucked. I know the Chinese have a big issue with black people. I don't get it. They have like these like token black people that they like. They're all famous and stuff, and they put them out there. But they do not like black people. Like specifically black Muslims. They do not like them at all. they do not like them at all. Like all of China has been conditioned to just hate them. They're like, you know, you'll find people in Hong Kong, because if I'm not mistaken, Hong Kong's like the last place in all of China that a Westerner will feel comfortable. I'm pretty sure that's how it was described to me. I remember, because I have a friend who lives in Hong Kong. I haven't been able to speak to him in quite some time, which also is alarming because of all the stuff that goes on in Hong Kong. But I had a friend there, and he told me basically that's essentially how that goes. And he was telling me how black people are treated. And I know there's a lot of people who want to talk about racism here in America. There's no real like strong standing institute of racism here. There isn't, and it hasn't been since I've been born. So I would like to know why people like that still, like, why people come up in this world or in our country specifically screaming about racism when you have a country that's legitimately a fucking racist. Like, that entire country. It's fucking racist. Like, I hate to be the person who say, oh, that's racist, but yeah, they are. They don't like black people. That's... And it sucks that people have to hear it on like their own terms, you know, instead of like being able to just observe it, look at it, because it's not actually advertised. You know, you don't get to like see it firsthand. You have to actually look into it. You have to actually look into the reason why all those black Muslim people ended up homeless and then ended up pretty much slowly dying off during the 2020 COVID breakouts. There was a lot of people who were just dying off because they were forced to live in the streets because, you know, renters no longer wanted to rent to them. There was a lot of really fucky shit going on, but it was being covered up because everybody was worried about the pandemic. You know, that was a very convenient distraction for a lot of people.
And seize the impossible. The control rod and fuel channel caps, which each weigh 350 kilograms, are jumping up and down. He runs to warn the control room, but there's nothing he can do to stop what is coming. Reactor 4, designed to operate at 3,200 megawatts, went beyond 33,000. Explosion. In the instant the lid is thrown off the reactor, oxygen rushes in. It combines with hydrogen and superheated graphite. The chain of disaster is now complete.
Wow. Boy, no, that's why we don't need to be fucking with nuclear shit at all. At all. Kinetic damage is fucking way better anyway. It's so much, and like, I don't know, man. There's something raw and fucking about fucking kinetic damage. Why the fuck fucking play with splitting atoms and shit? Like, we can't control that in any way, but we can control kinetic damage. You know, we know, you know, essentially, because with nuclear shit, you have long-standing damage. It's just permanent. Yeah, like it's permanent in the sense that we won't be around for when it's done. It's done, lived its life cells, and went back to normal radiation. Um, that being said, like, why fuck with that? Like kinetic damage is way better in my opinion. Way better. It's fucking. I don't know. Maybe it's the man in me. I don't know what the fuck it is. It's just, to me, kinetic damage is way better than nuclear shit. You have the capabilities of creating far more physical damage with kinetic damage as opposed to nuclear. It's like the nuclear thing. It's like it's fancy. It's a fancy way, but I'm telling you, there's ways of creating kinetic damage that are more devastating as far as physical damage, not like physical immediate damage, than a nuclear bomb is. That's why I don't like them. I think we should have already moved past those a long time ago.
I don't care. I'll call my boss personally.
Está aventando mis pinches
Vámonos,
cajas
vámonos, vámonos,
y
vámonos.
trae un pinche genio.
Yeah, there you go. Get your boxes. Since all y'all want to stand there and look at me, yeah. Help. How about that? Come help.
Mira, la vino y me aventó mis vanities.
You can kiss my white ass.
Just leave.
Girl,
Leave.
I'm sorry. Go back to your country. I can't understand what you're saying.
Que me regrese a mi país.
This is America.
No.
This is America.
I know this is America. I don't know.
This is Mexico. I don't.
I hate hearing that, and the reason why is because this is America. Yes, the most predominantly spoken language is English. This is America, a melting pot where we all come in here and we all speak different languages. To say that we have a fucking distinct language is fucking retarded. It's retarded. Like, you are this bitch is dumb as shit. The other one is dumb as shit too for just sitting there fucking arguing with her. Like, you can't fucking argue with people like that. There's no reason in trying to argue with it, and it just makes you as dumb as fucking her to fucking try to argue with them. It's a dumb fucking thing to do. Don't do it. Don't argue with these people. The moment they say some stupid shit like that, just laugh about it and move the fuck on because they're stupid. They're fucking retarded. They don't have any idea, and they're about as un-American as it gets, for real. Truthfully, if you fucking think that way, you're un-American. You're not an American. You're just not an American person. You don't understand the principles of being an American. You're not patriotic in any fucking fashion. You don't have any of the qualities of what a true blue American has. That's just not it, bruh. It's just not it. That right there, saying some shit like that, that's just asking for problems, man. Like, no soldier goes into no person goes into the military, becomes a soldier, and dies for people to say that shit. That's not the people who fought and died against the British all those years ago did not fought and died for people to say that shit. They fought and died for people to say, hey, no matter what you speak, no matter what you believe in, you are free to come here and work hard and be a good citizen. That's exactly what the fuck they were fucking wanting. But somebody got that shit twisted and fucked up along the way, it seems. Because, god damn. And she was sitting there saying, you can kiss my white ass. Man, chick.
I'm my boss personally.
Está aventando mis pinches
Sabe,
cajas
sabe,
y
sabe,
trae un pinche genio.
Yeah, they're
I'm sorry, but she don't look white. But I mean, I'm just basing it off of what I could see. What's going on here?
What happens when baby listens to the voices on the radio and doesn't listen to mother?
You catch the Bruce.
When babies are bad, mother gets disappointed.
What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this?
Look at this baby.
What the absolute fuck? That's some Resident Evil shit, man. Like, what the fuck is that? Oh god, I'm tempted to look at the comments to see what the fuck game that is. Jesus Christ, I want to play it. I want to play it. You do what mothers tell you to do. I got fucking Meagle vibes all over that fucking person right there.
Me? Obsessed with you?
I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. I love everything.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but I highly advise people to quit smoking tobacco altogether if you can. That shit is just it's the most wackiest shit in the world for real. It's not like it's supposed to be. They spray it when it's growing in the fields with shitty chemicals. They spray it with shitty chemicals when they're fucking rolling it into a fucking blunt or a fucking cigarette. The cigarette itself is full of fucking shitty chemicals. If you're smoking menthols, that's more shitty chemicals put onto it. That shit will fucking kill you. Like, I thankfully, like, I let my rage make me quit. My rage allowed me to quit and save my fucking ass. I smoked cigarettes at a very fucking young age, and I smoked them all the way up until I met my wife. I decided, because it was around the time that vaporizers first started coming out, and the little fucking like jewel pods or whatever. I got me one of the disposable ones, and the bitch was expensive, and I ended up washing it in my pants. And it pissed me off super bad because it was like, motherfucker, that's more expensive than a fucking pack of cigarettes, you know? So I was mad. I was like super fucking mad about it. And at that moment, I realized that anger that I was feeling for it, that waste of money that it was, I could save all my money instead of fucking having to pay for shit like that. Put it towards more fucking weed if I want. You know what I mean? Like, I just said, fuck this shit. I'm done. And I did. I quit on the spot. Cold fucking turkey. And I have not fucking touched actual cigarettes in many years. Every now and then, like, you see I roll backwoods and shit like that. That's close to tobacco that I ever get. It's the closest to tobacco I get. I do not fuck with it in any other fashion. And I just don't believe it. I believe that as long as they, because tobacco is actually in very small quantities really good for a man. It is. I'm being dead ass. Like, it's really good for a man. I don't know about females. I'm not talking about females. I'm just talking about men. It's really good for you. It gets your male shit going, if you understand what I'm saying. I'm trying to say this in like a nonchalant way, so that way nobody's like sitting here fucking giving me shit about it. But the in total, the way tobacco is done, it's not good for you. If you got the chance to grow your own tobacco and make your own stuff, by all means do so. Because just straight up, the way you get it in the store, it's fucked. It's fucked. Big time. I feel bad, but you know these stories right here are good for people that aren't really paying attention, especially with the vaporizers. Because man, even the THC ones, the ones that have cannabis wax supposedly in it, there's something wrong with them. Like my lungs start to hurt after using them. I can use a regular vaporizer; it's no issue. It's just those for some reason. The ones that are disposable. Sigma Cooking Part 4. Oh shit. Oh yeah. That's a good sandwich. That's a damn good sandwich. That looked so fucking good. Oh. Mm. Mm. That looked so amazing. And I don't even believe that you can make a chicken breast that fucking big. Look, man, I got hair flying in my face. I just don't believe that a chicken breast can be made to be that good looking. I love chicken breast, I really do. But man, that's one of those foods that if I'm not cooking it or my wife's not cooking it, I'm probably not gonna eat it. Because most people can't make that shit juicy.
Watch that scene and you will understand the power of Bruce Lee. Defeats 100 unarmed henchmen, and on his way out, runs into a room, and the door closes. He tries to get out, the other door closes, and he's stuck. And he instantly just sits down, chills. Mr. Handman, the evil guy, is trying to threaten him, and he's just like, I'm trapped now, so the best thing I can do is just relax, get my breath back. It's been a long, hard afternoon. No point in kicking the door, it's solid steel. No point in panicking, just relax. It's the best move on the board. Then when the door eventually opens, at least I'm energized, better than being tired. Watch that scene and you will understand the power of Bruce Lee. Defeats 100 unarmed henchmen, and on his way out.
See, I'm glad people actually spot that. And, you know, we see it with Bruce Lee. I saw it with Bruce Lee, but I also, as a child, saw it with Darth Maul. Saw it with Darth Maul and Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan during that one scene towards the end in the episode 1 Phantom Menace. They didn't waste no time wanting to get at one another. They would pace themselves in between the little shield things coming up. They would pace themselves, relax, attune themselves back to the force, and then strike. That's something that Bruce Lee taught us. And I think they implemented that unknowingly or knowingly in that movie. A lot of movies have done that. A lot of people have done that in real life. in numerous different situations, and that is the best thing to do. In any situation where you're in combat and you have a chance to sit down and rest, like you know for a fact you're not going anywhere. You need to sit down and rest. That's the best thing that you can do in that situation. You're going to be able to fucking do whatever you need to do that you already done. Like, say you just fought your way through a whole bunch of people, right? And then you get to that point where you have to stop because you have nowhere else to go. You just sit down and chill. And when the next opponent comes, it's over with.
Holy shit! He's just some skinny little blonde kid.
Doesn't matter.
He's probably 70 pounds soaking wet. Looks like the kind of kid that cries when you towel whip him in the showers. I'm pretty sure I can take him. Holy shit!
Stormtroopers are fucking hilarious.
Most importantly, the Viper has a larger range and a 4,000-pound increase in max takeoff.
What kind of weird fucking edit is this? First of all, US, the Air Force, US. Who the fuck did this? Was this like Chinese people?
One of my favorite records called Money Trees off of Kendrick Lamar's Good Kid, Mad City album. I produced it with the sample Silver Soul by Beach House.
What? 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 Whoa. Say what now? We have face mites? Bruh. Don't be fucking with me right now. What is this? That's a thing? Oh my god. That's making my skin fucking itch, yo. Ah, hell no. I'm skipping that. Fuck that shit. I'm just gonna mute these because god damn are they fucking killing me with these sounds and these music. I don't think I will have any issues with them, but god damn are they annoying the piss out of me. Alright, and speaking of annoying the piss out of me, what's the deal with this shit? I get it, I make shorts too, but fuck, I don't, like, what's the point in doing that? Are you just, like, making fun of shit? Oh. He was doing it depressingly, so he had to do it slow and... I'm gonna refrain from saying anything mean directly at that kid, but what's the deal with the fucking shit? Like, people always do these stupid, and then they upload someone else's video or something else, and it's like, if you're gonna react to a video, react to it, but you're not reacting to it. You're literally just pointing at, hey, look, this is this, and then letting everything else play and do the work for you. It's like, man, you're not even putting your own thing into it. Like, I get it, you want to do something, but put your own stuff into it. Put your words, put them there. Fucking say word garbage for fuck's sakes. At least then it'll be funny. Because the people will be like, what the fuck did he just say? I'm not able to see my chat. I can see somebody commented, but I can't see it. It's not letting me see it. There we go. Why I want to fucking do this? This is annoying me. Mm-mm. Man. Well, it's not letting me see my chat. I'm not allowed to see it. I think it's somebody saying much love. I can't see the name though. It's not letting me see the name. So to whoever said that, much love to you too. Uh, but yeah, yeah, this is one of those this is one of those things that really fuck with my head, knowing that there's people and they get so much shit, dude. Like so many views and so many likes and shit, and I get it because they're doing stuff that people like, but I don't get why that's considered something. I just don't. I don't get it. It don't make any sense. It seems too cheap, very cheap to do shit like that. But people gotta do what they gotta do. I reckon, right? Okay. I always call people who look like this that want to be rappers. I always call them little poop because that's all they're gonna be is a little poop in the wind, and then they're gonna get kicked right the fuck out because Hollywood can't fucking keep these people entertaining for too long.
It could have all been prevented. All you had to do was let me see my kid. Now you're never going to see her again.
If anybody didn't know what a piece of work you were before you start talking, they know it now. The court doesn't allow me to punish you any more than I'm doing now. If I could, I would.
I have not 1 ounce of remorse for Teresian's death. It could have all been prevented. All you had to do was let me see my kid. Now you're never going to see her again.
If anybody didn't know what a piece of work you were...
That's some shit. The only people who are really truly suffering in that situation, man, are those kids. Man, fuck off, man. I can't get behind nothing like that. Like I've had some pretty bad friendships, relationships. Never once did I want to fucking take their life. I just be fucking gone out the situation. Like that's, I don't know. That's just one of those things you don't do. Humanity kind of drives you away from it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. I was hoping it was gonna have something better than that. Mm-mm-mm. Smooth like a newborn when you just
like a joint or like a.
hold up.
When models pee, do they hold it like a joint or like a cigarette?
Oh, we usually just
That would explain why a lot of people get the bitching about people pissing all over the toilet because some people piss like that. Sorry. I don't think I would. Oh, fuck, I can't. Ah!
When guys pee, do they hold it like a joint or like a cigarette?
Oh, we usually just,
水の呼吸。一の方。
Come on. Oh shit, that's creepy. This. He's like, sorry, I'll fix it. I'll fix it. I'll fix it.
Things that bother you, they never bother me. I'm happy and fine, living in the sunlight, loving in the moonlight, having a wonderful time. Haven't got a lot, I don't need a lot. Coffee's only a dime. Living in the sunlight, loving in the moonlight, having a
Wonderful time.
Look at that, okay? This is an instant tattoo sleeve. Put that in, perfect. Now watch, we have very little time to do this. We have to get out any of these bubbles right here, because watch what's about to happen to this. It's gonna happen very quickly. See it, get ready, there. See how it does that?
Why is it wrinkly?
Well, it gets wrinkly because now, hang on, I just gotta get these bubbles out, because now we spray it with the special activator, and this is going to become a part of the water. It's no longer going to be a film, it's gonna dissolve onto the surface of water. Ready?
Look at that detail.
Okay, here we go. We got a limited amount of time, so look at what it does. See how it expands like that? Now look, now you can see it's actually water. Hang on, we can just
liquid.
Yeah, we'll leave that bubble because that. Look at that. Okay. This is.
I mean, that's pretty cool and everything, but I personally feel like you should go to your local. If you don't want to get a tattoo, like an actual tattoo, go to your like most tattoo artists, because people who get fake tattoos are 9 times out of 10 children. So just take them to your local tattoo artist that is cool, not some jackass, because there are a lot of jackasses in that fucking industry, unfortunately. But take them to one of the cool ones, and they will give them a really badass fucking tattoo that's not an actual tattoo. They'll give them a fake tattoo that's badass, super badass, not a collage of different things printed onto a little film. But still, that's pretty cool. Little science thing, showing chemical responses and whatnot. But outside of that, that's kind of a redundant. That's a bit redundant to do.
Hey, I live in the neighborhood. My Wi-Fi name is 1744. Your wife is cheating. I don't know how you did not catch on. Your address is 1744, but
I'm sorry, but you can go back. There's a lot of fucking very funny videos that's got this guy in it. He's hiding his face for a reason. He was in the one where he supposedly ruined the birthday. You can hear his voice. It's the same guy. These are cool. These are like, they're funny and amusing, but they're fake. They're all skits. Most of what you see in shorts are fucking skits too.
When a man shows vulnerability, it shows that he trusts me to share in that moment, and that's the kind of father I want to raise my kids. Somebody who's going to be emotional when my kid breaks down or something bad happens, to not just be like, toughen up, kid, but to show empathy.
There needs to be polarity in the relationship. This is why it pisses me off so much when women talk about this. This is destroying the family. Literally destroying families and men in real time.
When a man shows vulnerability, it shows that he trusts me to share in that moment.
It's alright to show an emotion, but is it alright to be hung up on that emotion, and what most men's job to do in that situation is to be a foundation, to be strong. There's a lot of emotions that I deal with on a daily basis. I just keep them to myself. That's a normality. That's what men have done since we were fucking ooga booga cavemen. Like I don't get this whole I like a man to be emotional. It's okay for a man to have emotions. I have them. And I share them very rarely. And the reason why is because honestly, lingering on them, hanging on to them, that's painful. That's more painful than talking about it and or to like than holding it. Holding it in is like easier, in my opinion. I was saying it backwards. Fucking holding it in is easier for me than to just talk about it. Because if I go to talking about it, I go to feeling it. Holding it in is like it's pushed back to a place where it does not even come up. It stays away. So I don't know, and I think that's unhealthy for some people, but it's healthy for some people. It works for me. It may not work for you. I'm not giving you advice on that. I'm just saying that's what I do, and I can't comprehend the emotional man thing. Um, you know, somebody's got to love soy boys, so why not?
I don't care what plantation I end up on.
God, these two motherfuckers. They kill me. I can't do it. I can't do it. This one right here. This one right here. That one is the one. That one right there is the one. If you have a friend like him, you got a friend like him, that's the friend you want. He's gonna pop out of nowhere with a Tech 9 and start blasting on motherfuckers if they coming at you. It's serious. This is the kind of guy you want. You want him as your friend. You want him around. You need him around. It's not that you want him around. You need him. I'm pretty sure because if I remember correctly, it's one of those remote control crocodile heads coming at him. He really thought it was one of his friends, like crocodile coming at his friend. So he's like, "Oh hell no! I'm about to fucking Jimmy Fly snooker this motherfucker." Like he's ready to go. That's beautiful.
Come on, girl. Are you gonna be one of those crazy ones? Huh? So now she's on like, what are you gonna do? I'm used to you, but I'm not used to you taking my eggs. So this is the one. This would apparently be the one that I thought it was. Whoa, good mom. Good mom. Basically very aggressive. Come on, girl.
She go get his ass. Woo! Woo! I love snakes. I love them a lot. I grew up with a father who always had some kind of wild ass fucking animal like that too, or his friends. One of them in particular, we called him Snake Man, and the reason why we called him that is because his stinky little ass always had snakes all the time. He literally got put into a motherfucking hospital because of a rattlesnake. Dude's crazy. But I was always around these people who just taught me a lot. Actually, they to be honest with you, that crazy redneck bullshit is something that is very is very educational. I know specific things about snakes that have come in handy even being here, where I rarely encounter snakes. I usually only encounter them at the park, but it's one of those things that I really want more education for people, for access for people to be educated on, because I think that's where a lot of the fear, a lot of the fear of snakes come from the lack of understanding, because they don't really like, she's pissed off because he's coming at her eggs. She didn't have eggs, she more likely wouldn't even be pissed off unless she was shedding, because they tend to have a bit of orneriness when they start to shed. I know this because I had a ballpoint python when I was younger, and she never bit me, but she bit one of my friends. He reached in, and I told him, she's just got finished shedding, so she's gonna be a little hissy. He didn't want to listen to me, so he got. And it was funny because she got him right there. I was fucking getting all of that. She got him right here, and it made him, because they have these like barb teeth everywhere in their mouths, so it just ripped up at it, and it was crazy looking, very crazy. All right, whatever.
Passed in front of live audiences.
That one was funny because he did the stupid point up thing, but he it's like he dropped dead in front of us. I like that one. That one was funny. Kudos to this guy. It's not even showing his name.
Performers who
disgusting things found in food. But before, like this video and subscribe to my channel to never be unlucky again in your entire life. And if
I am not. I was gonna like it because you were asking me to. I don't have any qualms in fucking liking a video if they ask for one. But when they do that whole lucky thing, it makes me not want to. Or you're not gonna be lucky enough to do this, or blah, 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 blah. I'm not even watching your video. So, yeah. That's gonna keep popping up. I'm not explaining that. Watch him. Bop, 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 bop. He had that extendo too. Nah, it could have been 15 mag. Let's see. Yeah, and then he popped that fucking hammer back. That was a 10 round mag. It looked like 10 anyway. That looks like 10. Mm. What? The bear was like, wait, what? He didn't know what the fuck that was. That's cool as shit. The bear's reaction is dope. He's like, whoa, 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 what the fuck is that? But they do have tunnel vision. So the fact that it broke its tunnel vision but then went right back into chase mode tells that he has all the intentions on eating that guy.
Answer to literally absolutely.
Hold up.
Can somebody please tell me why every man has the answer to literally absolutely everything?
Because we have the most responsibility in the entire world. We have to know the answer. If things break, we fix it.
I was literally about to say that before this wonderful ginger bearded man fucking said that. I was just about to say that shit. And he might just have brown hair, but he looks like he's a ginger. Fuck it. That don't matter. The point is that the reason why we have the answers to things, or at least a fathom of inkling of the answer to things is because we have to. It's not because we're a bunch of fucking know-it-alls. We just have to. If we don't, nothing will get done. And you're seeing that now in the workplace. They're fucking pushing for robotic use and everything because a lot of the younger generation, from my generation down, don't want to do jack shit. And I'm not even talking about because they say content creators are not doing jack shit. The truth is, there's actually work behind that. So they're doing work. That's work, especially if they're editing all their videos themselves. That's fucking serious work. So I'm not talking about that. But what I am talking about are the people who want to live off the government. That I am talking about. The people who want a fucking a basic universal income. That's 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 going to do really bad for our innovation, our merit as a human populace. Like it's not good, and you'll see that you'll see the repercussions of that very soon because actually no, I take that back because we're now starting to see a lot of the college kids have to get into the workforce to pay taxes on things that they've voted for, and they're starting to get pissed off. They're starting to realize they were voting for the wrong fucking shit. And that's what happens when you vote all your rights away. We should have never went as far as we went. But yeah, I'm going to move the fuck on. But yeah, essentially, that's my feelings on a lot on that whole why do men know everything. I've been asked that. This one person asked me like, how the fuck do you know all this shit? And the truth is, I always felt like school kind of put a limit to what I could learn. I always felt that. I felt like they intentionally wanted to dumb certain people down, including myself. And I didn't like it. I refused for that to happen. So I would go home and I would read books on many different subjects. I would watch videos on numerous different things. Shit that would probably put people to sleep. But I found interest in it. Why? Because I was learning something that I wouldn't have learned in school. Never. So, that being said, that's the reason why a lot of men know a lot of shit. They just have to. It's a life thing. It isn't about, oh, I gotta know everything or I gotta know it all. I am a know it all. It's because life made it happen. Life makes it have to be a thing. All right. There we go. So yeah, we're gonna continue this. I'm not 100% where I was at if I continued to do shit since the last time I was playing or not. Motherfucker. Wow. I'm sorry if I'm like deafening you. Oh, bless. I will be right back and then I will continue this. Wow. Woo. Man, that dab, it. You know what the worst thing about having a cat that you decided that you want to eventually have kittens, but so you don't get fixed? The worst thing is they go into heat. Now, naturally, we have trained her the best we could, and she 9 times out of 10 is a very, very cleanly and decent little bitch. But one of the worst things about having a cat that can go into heat is that constant meowing. That constant meow, 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 meow. And then the rolling around right there. Normally she's right behind me, but because she's in heat, I don't want her anywhere in here. She's got free roam elsewhere, but not here. She can fuck off. And the reason why I want to breed her is because she is one of the most beautifulest, uh, It's not calico. I've learned that they're not called calico. And I forgot the fucking name already. She's a very beautiful breed of it, and because she's tabby and Maine Coon mix. So I want to get another Maine Coon and breed and have children. Let's see the man, because I'm a cat dude. I've always loved cats. I love dogs way more than I do cats, but I'm a cat dude. I really love cats. I could easily have a shitload of cats and a shitload of dogs. Teach them how to work together like pack animals. I'm one of those people who truly feel that way. But it's just fucking annoying. It's an annoyance. I know there's a friend of mine. He puts his cat in a fucking room. I think that's the most inhumane thing in the world. But the cat, no, hear me out. The cat has everything it needs in that room. It's just not allowed to come out of that room. It's like putting it in a pen, but like a very decked out pen. But I still think it's inhumane. I just feel like they should have free roam. They're going through their shit, you know. Like that's the best way I could explain it. Like they're just going through their shit, you know. Still let them have their freedom. But that's one thing that you have to, and you always have to stay on them though, because if you don't stay on them and you don't put particular areas throughout your house for them to do their marking, you're going to have a nasty, smelly area. Thankfully, we learned how to do that and make sure that she has a decent area, but she'll surprise you. She's a little bitch. I always cuss her out all the time. It's like playful cussing, not like I do it in a voice that even a dog would be like, "Okay, let's go, buddy." Like it's just one of those. I've always wanted to make a video of me and this one dog I had when I was younger, because I saw this one guy making a home video back camcorder days, you know. I saw him making a home video, and I always wanted to make a video of me and this one dog I had. His name was Buster. He was cool as shit. He was a schnauzer, a miniature schnauzer. He was the coolest dog in the world. If it was up to me, I'd still have him. But unfortunately, when my mother got a divorce from my father-in-law, I no longer had access to that dog. And they decided it would be best if they gave him to this adoption agency so that way he could be adopted out to another family. And that was a whole fucked up thing all on its own because they ended up saying he was being abused and all kinds of other shit. And it's like, when the fuck was he abused? Like, it was crazy as shit. Like, it was wild how but that's what adoption agencies like to do. They like to put this like far-fetched story on shit sometimes, so that way people feel more inclined to. It helps adopt them out. Honestly, I know it sounds fucked up, but it's kind of like a good thing in a way because animal people were kind of like suckers for a soft story about an animal. It's just it happens, and it helps them get adopted out faster. That's what I try to explain to my mom, but she went off like crazy on them people. But yeah. I like my leather jacket right now. You know, I look like I'm about to be like, I'm not your bruh. Like I literally look like I'm about to do that. Oh man. That's some fucking Zoolander shit. You can't tell me it ain't. I'm fucking still laughing over here. Let's see what I got over here. Oh, I got something I can't even look at. Gold wooden spectacles. I need to go identify that. Scholarly, yeah, I'm good on that too. Yeah, that's still looking pretty good. Yep. I need to go check out the shops because since the season changed, I haven't actually. And I'm trying to take my fucking sweet ass time with this. I have been told that I need to. I'm still here. I'm searching for the tomb still. Get out of that water, goddammit. Oh, here's another one. Hit 2. Oh, fuck. Which one is that one? I think it's the one where I hit Y, yeah. It's the one when I hit Y, so... God damn it! It's not that one. Come on, go to it. I wouldn't go into it for some reason. Fuck! Is that it? Nope. What the fuck are you? Another one of those fuckers. And they really ain't playing around, to be honest with you. Alright, so I need to bring that over here. Let's see.
Lumos. Depulso.
No! No! God damn it. Hold up. Alright.
Depulso. Protego. Arresto momentum. This looks even more.
How you like me now?
Flipendo. Lumos.
Oh, fucker. Damn, I'm gonna have to actually destroy shit. I didn't want to, but I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna wear those. I'm gonna destroy those. Should be good enough. Son of a bitch, it's fucking lower. Ooh, an unidentified head item. No! You bitch. You son of a bitch. Okay.
Depulso. Arresto momentum.
Grab it, you. That's one thing that they need to work on. They need to work on its traversal. The traversal is like it's there. You can tell it's there. It's meant to be there, but it will not grab a hold of certain things. And that was an easy moment. You could see clearly that it was an easy moment that it could grab a hold of that. It chose not.
Arresto momentum. Making this spin ought to raise that platform. That must be it.
It's not fucking grabbing it. Why? This is all right. I'm gonna have to make this a little bit easier on myself.
Arresto momentum. Depulso. Arresto momentum.
Yeah, now I can't even fucking reach it. You mother. Oh, wait a minute. I'm fucking stupid as shit. Oh, fuck me. Went the wrong way.
Lumos. I need to bring moths to the door.
Yeah, I know.
Depulso. Lumos.
Why? Why? Why?
Depulso. Lumos. Depulso. Lumos.
Son of a bitch. Now that one.
Lumos. Arresto momentum. Lumos.
Fucking bitch.
Depulso. Lumos.
Gotta think how I'm gonna do this. And it's gonna be simple as shit too.
Depulso. Lumos. Arresto momentum. Lumos.
Bitch ass motherfucker, man. As soon as you go to jump, it does that. Oh, there's another one. I should have just fucking looked. God damn. Oh, but it goes back over there once I do this. Motherfucker. Oh. 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 I see it. I see what I gotta do. See what I gotta do. I see what I gotta do. Come here. You're just gonna come right here for a second, alright, buddy? Just chill right here. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you very much.
Lumos.
Come here, motherfucker. Nah, you motherfucker. Can't believe it.
Lumos.
Yeah, motherfucker. How you like me now? Like either I fucking did something in my neck and it made me trip out and say shit, or there was like a shadow man behind me or something. Fucking creepy. God damn my neck. Yeah.
The witch's final resting place. Lodgok said the helmet was a dead Ashwinder. Better show this to Lodgok. I know there's a mechanism to open this door. Lodgok, the sarcophagus had been raided. I found no helmet, only a dead Ashwinder.
Damn, they got here first. We need to get it before Rookwood uses it to further ingratiate himself to Ranrock. I saw one of their campsites not far from here, but I fear you must go in alone. My fighting days are behind me.
I'll head there now.
Good. There's no time to lose. Get to that helmet before Rookwood does, or we will lose our chance at any leverage, no matter how small, with Ranrock. To think those wretched thieves have their hands on such a relic.
Knew you were still. Incendio. Ividus. Window. Incendio. Protego.
God damn!
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. An eruptant. Expelliarmus. Protego. Defend. Incendio.
God damn!
Expulso. Defender. Not going well for you. Defender. Expulso. Flash. Expulso. Incendio. Confringo. Defender. No one to share in my victory.
Did the troll take off? Troll bogey. Collected them. Did I just hear the predator? That really sounds like it.
Revelio. That's it. This is for Rookwood.
Ah, you dumbass.
Let's see what you make of mine. Depulso. 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 Had enough? Shame nobody saw that. Flipendo.
For some reason, it did not want to pull that out.
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before. I retrieved the helmet from the Ashwinders.
Well done. This is sure to impress Ranrock. The helmet shines even more brightly than I imagined. The etchings, the contour of the profile, remarkable.
It looks stunning, Lodgok. I see why you wanted it back.
You did the thieves a service by recovering it. I know many a goblin who would have killed for it.
Ah, then I'm glad to be rid of it myself.
Thank you. This should earn Ranrock's trust. I will take it to him immediately. It may distract him from his search.
His search?
It is merely an inkling. You have impressed me greatly, friend. I am glad that I trusted you. We shall speak soon. Best to keep our arrangement quiet for now. Many will not believe that our aims might possibly be aligned.
I'm afraid he's gonna end up getting busted by Rognok or whatever the hell his name is. I always forget his fucking name. Radnock? Whatever his name is.
What do you have in store for me this time? Revelio.
Made with the leaves of an alahosti tree. This fudge is a delightful confection that causes uncontrollable laughter. Interesting. They should make it where you can actually take you a bite of it and start laughing really crazy. Make you want to walk around like a psycho. That's funny. Just why the hell are you laughing? I can hear other people talking about it. It'd be funny. Wait, where am I headed? Oh, I need to levitate someone and then use the pulsar so I can go ahead and get descended on them. Oh, shit. We're already there. I'll go do that. That'll be the last thing that I do for the night, though. Is that a dragon up there? There's something really big flying off in the distance. I actually don't want to know. Huh.
Arresto momentum. Compulso. Arresto momentum. Lego. Depulso. Incendio.
Not hitting the right button. Woo.
Incendio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Yeah.
Expelliarmus. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo.
God damn it.
I should investigate. Revelio. Confringo. There's a victory that came none too soon. Revelio.
The hell? Do I have to go over here?
Incendio.
Weak ass shit. I just wanted to check out that cave. It just seemed promising, but because I haven't been over this way, you know, it wasn't.
These rocks have seen better days.
Mashwinder camp. Either Winder or Winder. Oh no. Very cool.
You made it. Enjoy the view.
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on. I'll take you to my uncle's.
Woo.
This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier.
What are you up?
With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time.
Ranrock, that's his fucking name.
Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Why do they want me to go in first? Or he's going in first in the cinematic, but they make it like I have to go in first.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
What a fucking dick.
Tried everything. There is no cure. When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
Like, what you've done? Man, that's fucked up.
I'm sorry you had to see that.
Super fucked
Don't
up.
mind. I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
Oh, I'm just gonna go in here and pry.
Sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
Oh, I'm intruding.
And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met on my first day at Hogwarts, in the Slytherin common room.
Oh, the common room. I adored teasing first years about spotting mermaids through the window. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft really if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. His search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by.
Fuck.
I wish you well.
Gonna take one of those from you. Read all your shit.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
No.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you'll remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is best for Anne.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated.
Well, then we shall hunt them down and kill
The
them.
debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it.
Defender. Incendio.
How nice of you to stop by.
Defender.
I feel as though you're not even...
Fuck him.
Incendio. Protego.
I will make you pay. Rob.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Protego. Confringo.
Who is it?
Confringo. Incendio. Defender.
You've made your last mistake.
Oh, did I know?
Expelliarmus. Protego. Incendio.
That it?
Defender. Incendio. Confringo.
Let's get this over with.
There you are. Depulso. Levioso. Depulso. 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 Levioso. Arresto momentum. Depulso. Protego. Arresto momentum. Depulso. Levioso. Arresto momentum. Arresto momentum. Levioso. Flipendo. Depulso. Arresto momentum. Arresto momentum. Depulso. Arresto momentum. Depulso. Levioso. Arresto momentum. Depulso. Arresto momentum. Depulso. Levioso. Kitty. Levioso. Levioso. Arresto momentum. Depulso. Arresto momentum.
Return me to the ground at once.
Depulso.
Quick enough. Much too slow.
If I'm not mistaken, they're using the magic that like Voldemort ends up using. Just the way it resembles, or at least it appears that way. I mean, I could be wrong.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone would be hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here.
Billywigs.
Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The Loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at
Likely.
Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Revelio.
I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
Revelio. Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's Loyalists. Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was
Revelio. This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
Oh, motherfucker.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor. Hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Revelio. Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out. Huh, a stairwell.
Revelio.
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels. A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. Revelio.
That is. Like, not seeing anything pop up.
Confringo. Revelio. You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange, but
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
fair enough. I can see the Undercroft.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here.
We can. But perhaps best not...
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? I'm tempted to hold my breath.
Why would the door lead us here? Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces. True. Perhaps...
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Is it connected to our common room?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to see Anne would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Alright, I'm gonna call it here. You folks stay nice and stony. I am out of here. Peace.